time zones aren't just about keeping track of time, and that they were created as part of a secret global experiment for psychological manipulation and control. Time zones were invented not for convenience, but to keep different regions of the world in mental separation, creating artificial divisions that affect how we think and feel. Back in the late 1800s, when time zones were first standardized, powerful officials and early industrial moguls realized that people's energy, productivity, and even emotions were highly sensitive to synchronization with the natural rhythms of the day. If they could separate populations by hours, keeping people in different states of time, they could control the collective mood of entire regions. For instance, some time zones are intentionally kept out of sync with their true solar time, causing low-level psychological dissonance. People in different zones feel subtly disconnected, mentally isolated from each other, even if they don't realize it. The ultimate effect, a world population that can never truly unite or synchronize. This is a joke for entertainment. Good God, don't come.
What if I told you the Oscars aren't just an award show? The red carpet represents the sacrificed inner liquids, the golden statue, an idol called Sokar, and the winners, chosen to push the narratives they're ordered to. The Oscars don't reward acting in movies. They reward acting in real life. The real Best Actor award goes to those who can play the longest, most convincing role, their own public persona. You see, actors never stop acting. They're curated, scripted, and placed exactly where Hollywood needs them. You think it's about talent? No, it's a selection process, a system that decides who rises, who falls, and who gets humiliation rituals. Think about it. How many Oscar winners flop right after winning? How many face sudden scandals or vanish from the spotlight? Winning isn't a blessing, it's a contract. And once they've served their purpose, they're no longer needed. The golden statue, it's not just a trophy. It's modeled after Ptah or Sokar, the Egyptian god of the underworld, transition and control over those in limbo. And here's the eerie part. Sokar is an anagram of Oscar. Sokar was depicted as faceless, rigid, arms crossed, just like the Oscar statue. Silent, a symbol of submission. They didn't choose this design by accident. It represents how Hollywood transforms people into fake personas, idols, fabrication.
They create chaos, and they create control.
Over the world headquarters in Switzerland of the World Masonic Headquarters for World Freemasonry, over the door is Ordo ab Chao, which is Latin for order out of chaos. And all Freemasons know that term, Ordo ab Chao. Order out of chaos. The concept is to create chaos, to create the problems. Then while the people are frightened to death of all the crime and everything that seems to be out of control, a riotous situation, the government then moves in with justification. In order to put down this terrible chaos, they must have full power of the military, full obedience of the people to give the government full power to do whatever they want. That's why we're having all over the world wars, riots, bloodshed, famines, all kinds of things happening around the world. It's being manipulated. It's being orchestrated, not just for Los Angeles.
It's conflict control.
Conflict control.
There's been more wars since the creation of the United States.
The Freemasons were never just builders. They were gatekeepers, archivists, hoarders of ancient truth. Inside the archives, you will not find speculations, you will find proof. History is a fabrication. Proof that civilizations more advanced than ours have risen and fallen, buried beneath layers of deception. And to ensure the truth never reaches those who are meant to forget. Secrets of architecture, sacred geometry, and energy manipulation were not just used to build temples, they were used to alter the fabric of reality itself. Buried in the archives are the real timelines, the history that has been erased. The ancient civilizations that surpassed modern technology, destroyed, covered up, and rewritten as myth. The true origin of mankind, not a random evolution, but a designed creation for a purpose we will not tolerate.
What the Jews wear the little black square on the forehead. That's a symbol for the planet Saturn. Incidentally, the Star of David is, of course, a hexagram. And on the planet Saturn, on the North Pole, is a hexagram. A lot of people don't know that. Go on the web and just look for Saturn's hex, or the hex on Saturn, and you will see a large hexagram, far, far bigger than the Earth could ever be. A large hexagram on the North Pole of Saturn. Fascinating symbolism right in front of you. We've known for many years that this hexagram was on Saturn. Hexagrams we call today the Star of David. No, the Star of David is a hexagram, and the hexagrams always represented in the ancient world the planet Saturn. So this is why the Jews still worship Saturn on Shabbat or Sabbath. The earth today is run by religion, politics, and money. It's all one game.